Just a quick note before this free video. If you click like and subscribe, I'd be very thankful.
So, I went and took out the dog during this match.
The main event?
Yes, before the main event. And the show went down for a bit. And I came back and there was a green screen. And I came back on right as Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega made their entrances. So I guess there's some downtime, but maybe it was just for a minute. I'm not really sure.
Well, I can do this
on Amazon.
So it was Tanahashi, Ibushi, Omega, Darby, and Ospreay versus Moxley, Claudio, Gabe Kidd, and the Young Bucks. So we had a very dramatic Will Ospreay video.
Yes.
I mean, they made it abundantly clear that, like, he's done after this match. He comes out, he's in tears. Looks like surgery. I mean, as we found out at the end of the show, I'm sure he's probably getting surgery like this week.
Very likely.
Yeah. And for those of you keeping track, Ospreay needs neck surgery. Tanahashi is unable to... For sure he can't run. He can barely walk. Ibushi is coming back from a very serious injury. He's nowhere near the old Ibushi, but I will give the guy credit. He works his ass off. He tries so hard to be the old Ibushi.
Yes.
Omega is coming back from literally a life-threatening medical condition. Gabe Kidd had to pull out of the G1. His knee was so bad. Although somehow he worked this match and his knee appeared to be completely fine. And, you know, I'm sure Darby's all beat up, and I'm sure Moxie's all beat up, and
everyone in AEW has to be beat up.
Yeah, but
on these kind of matches.
But several of these, like, we know for sure, they're either returning from very serious injuries or they have very serious injuries. So, you know, they largely had, it was a pretty damn safe match, if we're being honest. You know, the only big thing off the cage was, as we talked about, the Darby spot with Gabe Kidd, which was pretty much ignored. And Will Ospreay did a moonsault off the cage, which they did show multiple replays of. And I got to give everybody in the match credit. They risked their lives to catch this guy.
They made sure to catch him.
Yes, it was great. And like the rest of the match, I mean, you know, anything involving Moxley was a bloodbath. You know, he got this fork and he jabbed into Darby's piercing hole, and Darby's bleeding from the ear everywhere. It's disgusting.
Yes.
The Bucks came out to Mbop Hansen. Which I don't give a fuck what they paid. It was worth it. That was awesome.
Yes, the crowd sang the song for a bit.
Yes. They went under the ring to get gimmicks, but in fact, the production people had put a bag of gummy bears under the ring, which Nick still took a headfirst DDT, balancing on his head into the gummy bears. So that was great.
Those could hurt if they were, like, very old.
Yes.
You could still hurt.
Hard as a rock?
Yes.
Yep, we had table spots, we had barbed wire spots, like, you know, Tanahashi at one point tried to climb onto the cage and his whole team stopped him, saying it was a bad idea, and they wouldn't let Tanahashi go off the cage, but they let Ospreay. What does that tell you about poor Tanahashi? So we had kendo stick shots and the spot off the cage and Golden Lovers doing a lot of stuff together. Kenny still looks incredible, even though he's nearly died, legitimately. And finally, the Golden Lovers and Ospreay were triple teaming the Bucks. Ospreay and Kenny hit a combo, Hidden Blade, One Winged Angel. And then they point to old Tanahashi. This is it, brother! And he goes up to the top, and he takes a long time. And he does the old Randy Savage gimmick, when Randy Savage's hip was all fucked up. And so whenever he did the flying elbow, he just fucking crushed everybody because they were like his landing pad. Tanahashi goes for this high fly flow on Matt, and he fucking squished this poor fucker. I mean, he squished him and pinned him, and the baby faces won, and like everybody's happy and they're celebrating, and you know, Will Ospreay does the curtain call and they play his music and like everything is great, and they even put the graphic on the screen like we're going off the air.
Like the NXT gimmick.
And then these fucking heels, they lock the baby faces out, and they start killing Will Ospreay, and basically
multiple Death Rider DDTs.
Yep, Death Rider, Death Rider, Death Rider, Death Rider till he's limp. Then they put the chair around his neck, and then John Moxley goes to the corner and he does the big fucking Pillman eyes, stomp his neck with the chair, And Claudio was going to do it, but Moxley specifically asked to do the stomp. They talk about how this could be the end of his career, and it is like a long ways down the road, but I watched this and I thought, all right, if this guy's going to be out a year, then sometime between now and 2027, Moxley's winning that title again, and Moxley and Ospreay is the 2027 Wembley, and that's when Ospreay gets his big win. That's what I got out of this. Because I don't think he can be back by next year's Wembley. I think that's probably too soon.
No, neck injury is over a year, so probably not until the fall, next fall.
Yeah.
Winter.
It also depends on the surgery, because I don't know if he needs a fusion. It's bulging discs. So I'm not sure what they do when it comes to bulging discs. I guess it's possible he might be out less, and then you could build to next year's Wembley. But I think the safe call would be we're looking at 2020. Hey guys, did you love this clip? If so, you should join our channel. Just hit the join button, and you'll have full access to every single show that we do. Wrestling Observer Live, Wrestling Observer Radio, The Bryan and Vinny Show, all of them in full HD, full length, plus archives of all of your favorite shows. Click join today and don't miss out.